Hello and welcome back to Suspended Fanimation. I'm your host, Patholkus, and it's time for The Expanse, Season 5, Episode 6, Tribes. So before I get started, let me take care of some business first, and then we'll get down to it. If you like what you see here, like, share, and subscribe. If you're still on the fence about subscribing, take a look at the video that pops up at the very end here. Basically, what YouTube does, takes the algorithms of all the stuff you've been watching, tries to match it as best as possible to one of the videos in my vast video library and pops it up there just for you. And if you like what you see there, hit that subscribe button down there. Also, if you want to know when I'm be on live again next, you get the bell down below. It's a 50-50 chance of YouTube actually notifying you. Best thing to do is go to suspendedfanimation.com. Take a look at the schedule I have up there. I change it out every week. Also, I have all the links to my social media, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon. No tiers ever on the Patreon. I'm waiting until I hit 1,000 subscribers. That way, when you guys give me money, I give you something in return. I also have the links to all my pages here. So my YouTube channel here, my Facebook page, and for those of you who still have Facebook, a Facebook group page where you guys can post stuff and chat amongst yourselves. All right. Let's get to it, shall we? Spoiler alert, I am going to spoil the episode. If you have not seen the episode, go and watch it. Come on back. This will be a video you can comment down below in the comment section. Yes. Everyone got that now? Spoilers? Yes. Ooh, 3D. Look at that. Ah. All right. So the mayhem continues. Well, not so much. It's this more controlled mayhem in this episode. And yeah, we Peaches and Amos are wandering through the wasteland that is the East Coast. Well, I mean, more so than usual. And they, of course, are looking for. He wants to get to Baltimore in order to get someplace safe, and he decides to cut through some sketchy territory in there. And of course, you know, Clarissa still has her hand broken and all that stuff. But we get to see her fighting prowess, and when they take on a survivalist, and I'm just going to come out and say this: her fighting technique looked like a kitten on crack is really what it did. Meow. I don't know why it kind of struck me as funny, and until she grabbed the rifle and then shot the guy in the head, and I was like, all right, there we go, splattering, of course, a naked Amos with this guy's blood in the snow, but um it was kind of a weird thing. And this is not because she's a woman or anything like that. I'm not saying that the fighting style was like it. Just was a weird. It looked weird. It looked like a kitten doing like these high speed moves. I didn't understand that one. It kind of made me laugh a little bit. But yeah, yeah. That's all it was. It just made me laugh. But they of course find sanctuary within the now dead survivalist home, and Clarissa's questioning whether or not why did they go out of their way in order to find this guy, murder him, and take his stuff when they could have gone the long way. And Amos plainly tells her, he goes, "You would have died on the road. Just no way around it. You would have died." And speaking of dying, Alex and Bobby are out there and they're trying to, go past the Belters. And essentially what they're doing is they're playing possum, letting the Belters come up, attach them, and then they're going and putting grenades on their ship and then hauling ass to get away. Which I thought if they dumped the core, they didn't have any propulsion, but I guess they still do. I don't know. That's kind of a weird thing. And we find out that Alvasarla, she meets the new GM there, or basically the new guy in charge, David Pastor, and he's flat out tells her, he goes, if it wasn't for you, we would all be dead. And so he goes, I got into politics basically. He goes, I'm a drone guy, is what I am. He goes, I know nothing about politics. He goes, I got into it because the guy that was doing this before I thought was stupid. And I need your expertise. Come be on my cabinet, is what he tells her. And she's still trying to get a hold of her husband. We know that her daughter and her grandchildren are still alive because they're coming to Luna on the shuttle. And but her husband, who was working at Columbia University, we still haven't heard anything from him. And I'm wondering if this is a way of writing him out of the show since I don't know what was going on there. Um yeah. And then of course we have you know, Holden is setting out in the Rossi to go hunting. Yeah, so that's okay there. But the big thing was drummer meeting Marco. Oh, man. Um, yeah, and then Marco basically tells her, he goes, "Join us or die," is what he tells her, essentially. It's essentially, if you don't join us, the Earthers and the Mars people are going to hunt you down, and they're going to kill you anyway because you're a belter. Because of what I did, is what he tells her. And even her own people, are like, he gave us no choice because of what he did. Now we're either with him or we're dead. Those are the two choices that he's giving us. And yeah, it's pretty fucked up. But we did see Sin actually stand up to Marco as well earlier, and basically saying, if you want to space Naomi, you fucking do it yourself. Don't put Philippe in this. No, don't bring him down this road. You do it yourself, is what he tells him. And Philippe tells Sin he thought they were going to come to blows, and he goes, it wouldn't be the first time. Kind of thing. So it's starting to plant this seed in Philippe's mind that his father isn't all knowing, and his father is kind of an asshole as well. And Philippe starts talking to Naomi, and yeah, she's starting to tell him stories about stuff from the other side, because all he's heard from his dad at this point. Yeah, and so that's pretty messed up. And also, as part of drummers joining the Free Navy, she has to take on one of Marco's people, who, of course, is Carell. And she has some sinister motives, I'm pretty sure, at this point. So I wouldn't be surprised if she's going to try some fuckery at some point in time here. And probably Drummer's going to have to space her ass. So, yeah. Yeah. Um, What are you guys saying here in the chat? Viking bitch saying, I thought her fast forward attack was creepy as hell. Yeah, see, I don't know why. Does she have super strength involved with that too, or is it just the speed? I don't know. I haven't read the books. I don't know for a fact, but does she have any kind of strength involved with this, or is it just the speed? And if you don't have the strength involved with the speed, that just seems kind of weird. Viking bitch also says Bobby is a beast. Yeah, I loved her with just the gun. She's like, and she's basically just directing Alex. She goes, "Are you there yet?" And she's killing belters with her gun. And as they're shooting her, and it's like ping, pling, pling. She's like, "Hurry up!" They're getting ready to detach. And then she's holding on to the ship, holding them together. Fuck yeah! I mean, that's some awesome stuff. Oliver Meehan says they are following the books with the husband. Okay, with Marco. Got it. Philip Adamic says Drummer and Marco were cool on the after show. Oh, I didn't see the after show. Yeah. Viking Bitch says no. Oh, you guys are talking about that. Okay. So yeah, some good stuff. Sorry, I'm kind of a little bit out of it. Like I said, I'm still moving, as you can tell from all the shit back here, and this is all coming down tonight. So yeah, because this is, of course, the last podcast here at this location, and hopefully, I'll be up and running at the new location next week. Yeah. Penn says Avasarla is still my favorite. Yeah. I want more F bombs from her though. I want some of the some of the season 1 and season 2 Avasarla, when she was just fucking getting into the by the way, I highly recommend Netflix The History of Swear Words. It kind of gets into that too, which is pretty funny. And they actually go every episode's a different swear word. And yeah, I kind of they should have got they should have gotten her on there, especially for the fuck one. They really should have. That would have been awesome. But yeah. Viking horn, the last thing to go. There's a box around here, so someplace. There's things that go in certain boxes. So, well, not really. I find like these pictures and stuff like that need to go in the large box, the extra large box. They all go in at once, and then other shit goes in there just to make them so they don't fall and move around and stuff like that when the movers are moving things. That's pretty much what my packing is. Everything gets wedged in there just right so nothing moves inside the box. You should see my kitchen supplies. It's fucking a nightmare mess if you look inside of that thing. And I agree with you, Viking bitch. Yeah, Avasarla has no more fucks to give. Yeah. Pepper is freaking out. She's pretty stressed. She was actually why I was about a minute late because she was in my lap and she didn't want to go at first, but there was no way I was able to do this and hold her at the same time because it was too awkward. So I had to get her to go down there and yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun because uh yeah, the move happened. Well, the movers come on Monday and then I drive up. I'm gonna sleep a little bit and then drive right on up. Yeah, because I don't know how she's gonna be in the car, and I need as much time as possible in order to do that. So, so what else do I have going on? Like I said, I'm moving, so this is going to be the last one for this week. Next week, hopefully, I start up again with the Expanse on Wednesday, next Wednesday. And then, of course, we roll into WandaVision as well next week. So that happens on the 15th. Yes. So hopefully everything kind of settles by then. Yeah, we'll see what happens, Pen. I mean, she's usually the first day or so, she's sniffing around looking to see what's around her and all that kind of stuff. And luckily, she doesn't mark stuff or anything like that, or try to mark things, which is good. In the place, she'll go outside and mark territory, but that's about it. Yeah. But yes, it'll be a week from today that it'll be a new episode here on the channel. But I want to thank everybody, by the way, the new subscribers that have come on board. Holy crap, there's been a lot of new subscribers that have come on board. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying, the content. If you're looking take a look at the archives. There's a shit ton of stuff that's out there. Especially in the Is It Worth My Time? That one's kind of grown quite a bit. Um, I'm trying to think what else. There's a lot of stuff. The Mandalorian's in there, the Clone Wars there. You got a lot of stuff to choose from. But Drummer was 8 months pregnant filming that episode. Huh, interesting. So Kara was wow. Well, that's actually fairly easy. They were filming her from up here, and then they probably used a body double for behind because there's a lot of behind shots. That actually makes a lot of sense now I think back on it. So, uh, she narrates Audible books too. Nice. So yeah, it's a good episode. Um, I don't know what the fuck Amos is doing though, where he's going to. Well, I know what he's doing. He's trying to get off planet. He's trying to get to Luna with Peaches so that they can get back to Avasarla and of course out into space. But that's going to be one hell of a thing to do. Come on, Apple Crow. I got I got the time on the schedule there. It's right there. Yeah. Yeah, she does have a good voice, unlike me. Joker says, "I like the non-sexual aspect of the duo with Amos." Yeah, I don't know. There's some of it's kind of creepy sometimes, though. I know what you're talking about, Joker, but sometimes it comes off as creepy. But we already know who the character Amos is, and so yeah, there's no sex involved with that. The way he's treating her, but at the same time, anybody else it would come off as that, and it's just yeah, it's this weird, weird vibe. Oh man. I don't think so, Apple Crow. I don't know. There's some weird vibe, and that was the other thing too that I did like is that Clarissa, Schrodinger's parent. Your parent is both alive and dead if you don't contact them, which I thought was pretty damn funny. I thought that was a good uh, that was a good thing. There was a whole thing about with Feisty fan, there was, I guess, there's a someone on Twitter, Schrodinger's gay, is what it is what, and so there's the whole thing, and they're both gay and not gay, depending on you know if you look at them, in the box. It's the whole observer thing. Yeah, it's all about Schrodinger. It's all comes around full circle. That's why it kind of made me laugh, the Schrodinger's parent thing, because I had been talking about Schrodinger before that. Quantum physics. Quantum mechanics. It's always a lovely thing to discuss, first thing in the morning and last thing before you go to bed. I remember an old friend of mine at UC Davis who was a smart motherfucker. He was really smart, but he got high like crazy. Um, the very first page of his quantum mechanics book basically suggested using LSD in order to expand your mind so you can understand the concepts better of quantum mechanics. And I called bullshit on that, and he showed me the book, and I actually read it, and I was like, well, holy shit! All right, there you go. Yeah. When will the band reunite? We've only got 4 episodes left, by the way. So we only have 4 episodes left in this season. I'm gonna guess they're gonna reunite not next episode, but the following. So not 7, but 8. They'll reunite for episode 8. But except for Naomi, because of course Naomi might flip Philip though and bring her over to their side. Yeah. Philip A. Demick says the humor is the coolest part of the show, just enough to have an impact when they do use it. Yeah, I mean, even Amos getting splattered with blood, like I said, that whole thing was both horrifying and humorous at the same time. It kind of was. Not ha 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 funny. It was just kind of like, oh wow, look at the look on Amos's face. Yeah. Um, New shelves, new place. So Asaro, I'm moving. So these are empty shelves right now because I'm gonna be moving, and they'll get refilled once they go to the new place. So that's the reason why it's empty at the moment. Yeah. Penn says just like Alex and Bobby are a great non-sexual duo. Yeah, Bobby, of course. Well, we know Bobby's gay, so that's obviously not going to be happening. And Alex, just wants to get back together with his wife, who wants nothing to do with him either. So there you go. Yeah. Oh man. All right. Well, the adrenaline has kicked out. What? Bobby had the boyfriend in season 3. I thought she was gay. Is what she was. If I'm not mistaken, I thought that's what they were saying. Maybe I'm wrong on that one. I don't know anymore. My brain is Swiss cheese. So take what I say with a grain of salt sometimes, Apple Crow. I don't remember. Except for the review. The review stuff is good. But you don't think Bobby's gay? Okay. Yeah. I thought there was a mention of it, but maybe I'm wrong. Again, could very well be. Um, Drummer's ship seems to be open. Well, yeah, they're very poly, Apple Crow. So it's a poly family is what they are. That one I know. That one I do know that Drummer's crew is poly family, which is a weird concept, but at the same time, I know what they're talking about. Yeah. Facebook wants to know Amos's status. That's a good one, Joe. That's pretty funny. Facebook wants to know Amos's status. It's complicated. Yeah. All right. With that said, I'm going to let you guys go for the night. Thank you to everybody who joined me tonight in the chat. And thank you if you made it this far in the video. Even all the rambly stuff aside, you guys can talk to me in the comment section. I may answer back probably next week or something like that when I get a chance. But good to bed. No, I'm not going to go to bed yet. I actually have some packing to do. I've got a little dog that needs, consoling. She's curled up on the bed at the moment. So, yeah, I got some shit I got to do before all of that. I may watch a couple episodes of, the history of swear words, but that's about it, just to kind of even things out. But until next week, don't let the door hit your ass the way out. Otherwise, you may get chased down by belters as you're trying to escape them because you just dumped your core, but you still have propulsion power in order to get away from them. I don't understand, but still, okay, that's good. Again, take a look at suspended Fanimation for the schedule. I will update that and I'll let you know what's going on. Like I said, it's going to be a little iffy for the next, until next week here as to my schedule. Things are still playing out, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I literally just before I came on here, I was also signing the lease agreement and all of that for the new place. And, I've got escrow closing for this place at the end of this week. I mean, there's all kinds of plates in the air at the moment. Yeah. It's lots of fun and controlled pandemonium, I guess it is. I think that's what it is. But yeah. Uh oh yeah. I am Joe. Thank you. Um yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go then at this point. Thanks everybody. I will see you again next Wednesday. Until then, stay safe, be well, take care, and wear a mask. Thanks everyone. I will see you again next Wednesday. Remember, have a good night and take care. Good night.